Hello and welcome to Money Wisdom with Angie. I want to make an extra video as it's Saturday. Normally I make 2 videos a week, one on Money Monday and one on Fix It Friday. But today's episode is especially for anyone who's wondering, can I really enjoy retirement if I don't have a lot of money? So join me on a mindset shift as we explore why retirement doesn't have to cost a fortune. We often think of retirement as needing mega big savings, luxury cruises, or a wardrobe of cashmere sweaters. But real joy doesn't come from what we spend. It mostly comes from the other things we enjoy, because retirement gives us something far richer than money, and that's time. Time to slow down, connect with those we wish to connect with, and live more freely. I have a friend, Jean, 73, who swapped her weekly retail therapy shopping trips for community activities where she met like-minded friends, some of whom meet up to play Scrabble or whist once a week. And one of her friends joined a book club, she told her, and is now writing her own book. For Jean, this has meant a win-win situation, as she now saves over £200 a month, not buying clothes she never gets to wear out, while expanding her horizons and skills and meeting new friends. In section 2, let's remember the hidden costs of working life, because when we think about it, when we were working full-time, how much did we spend just to keep going? There were new clothes for meetings, daily takeaway coffees, commuting fares, gym memberships for squeezed-in workouts, and meeting up in costly restaurants or expensive shows in London. Whereas now, you wear what you love. You make coffee at home. You go where you want to. Meet whom you choose to meet. You walk instead of rush. That's not going without. I call that freedom. Let's look at the next section 3, where I want to talk about how I fell in love with eating healthy food that was easy to prepare and cost me, a fraction of the cost that I used to spend on expensive ready meals. Plus, I get such a buzz from preparing my own food on a budget, because budget cooking equals big savings. We all know that food is one of our biggest expenses, but it's also one of the easiest to trim without sacrifice. And here are some ways to save even more. Buy frozen veg. It's cheaper and it's just as healthy, if not healthier. If you keep veg in the fridge for more than a day, it's going to be less healthy than the frozen veg that is frozen as soon or within an hour of it being picked. Or how about following Jack Monroe's bootstrap cooking for £1 a meal ideas? Then you can also go to supermarkets on certain days of the week where there's discount for over 60s. One of these is Iceland, and Iceland offer 10% off every Tuesday. And it's not just on certain items, it's on over 60s entire shopping basket at either Iceland or Food Warehouse across the UK. Plus, there's no minimum spend requirement, so it really makes it an attractive proposition for us elderly shoppers on a tight budget. We've got another friend, Brian, 68. He slashed his food bills by 40% with a slow cooker and a weekly leftovers plan. Try all of these ways for a month and see how much you save. I bet you save the hundreds that we save. In section 4, let's look at some other ways of keeping ourselves fit with free fitness ideas that feel good. After all, we owe it to ourselves to take care of our health. After half a lifetime or more of working, often in a sedentary job, which has not done our bodies much good. And there's no need for pricey gyms or classes. Get moving your way, which is the way you like to. So many options here. For example, you could join a walking group. They're both free and sociable. When we first retired, we met some of our best friends on our Sunday morning rambles. Two of them are Bill and Sarah, whom we still see. Or how about yoga or senior shape on YouTube? Free, of course. There's also nothing to stop you using your local park for strength exercises. Free air, no judgment. And why not bring along a friend or two? One of our lovely viewers, Laura, who's 70, she dropped her £40 a month gym membership for 20-minute park circuits with 3 friends once a week and has lost over a stone, while saving over £400 a year. And in section 5, here's one not just for ladies, but for men too. Dressing for yourself. Because ask yourself the question, who are you dressing for now? It's your time to shine in what makes you feel good. Swap High Street for charity chic. Host clothes swaps with friends. Rewear, restyle, repeat. No one's keeping tabs but you. And you know, we had a short last-minute break away in Norfolk last week, saving half the cost of the hotel room. You couldn't do that very easily when you had a job. Plus, we managed to visit Norwich, where they have some fabulous upmarket charity shops. In a British Heart Foundation charity shop, I bought a brand new Michael Kors jacket, a white one. It had the original price tag of $150 on it, and I paid £17. Here's a picture of me wearing it. Boy, don't I look chuffed. So in section 6, let's examine the things we retirees really value. I call it the new rich list. Here's what many of you say matters most in retirement. Time to paint, to garden, to bake, to write, to fish, perhaps to play bowls, indoor bowls or outdoor bowls. Days with grandkids. Freedom from the 9-to-5 hamster wheel. Peace and purpose. And none of these things need a big bank balance, do they? Plus, in section 7, here are some ingenious frugal ideas that spark joy for me, and they might get a thumbs up from you too. Use a slow cooker to batch cook cheap meals for under £1 each. Cancel those unused subscriptions and put that money in a joy jar. Take free art classes at your local library or U3A and turn hobbies into side income. Knitting, crafts, dog sitting. Don't forget to use Facebook Marketplace or Frugal to kit out your home for pennies. So, what are we pensioners doing? In my opinion, and I hope the same goes for you too, we are building a life that feels rich, because it's not about what you've got in the bank. It's about what you do with your days. Create routines that bring peace. Focus on contribution, creativity, connection. Practice gratitude. It rewires your brain for joy. Retirement is your chance to design a life around what truly matters. Because remember, if your pension feels small, don't let fear steal your joy. We have time, we have wisdom, we have friends all around us. Those are our riches and our new power. If you would like more tips like this, just hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share it with a friend who may need a lift. Until next time, keep smiling and keep your money working for you. And don't forget Money Monday, where I've got a really great video coming up for you. And there's also Fix It Friday for more solutions on financial problems for us pensioners. Bye for now.